Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you for watching LPS Media. We are here live for the Massachusetts Division I North Boys Volleyball Championship game between the Lawrence High Lancers and the Acton Boxborough Colonials. The Lancers come into tonight's game with a 19-4 record, having won 9 out of their last 10 games. They are the number 4 seed in the Division I North tournament. On their way to this game, they beat Brighton in the first round, Andover in the second round, and beat the number 1 seed, undefeated Chelmsford on Thursday night in the semifinal round. Meanwhile, the Acton Boxborough Colonials come into this game with a 17-2 record. This is by far the farthest the Colonials have ever made it in their team's volleyball history. They had a bye in the first round. They beat Boston Latin in the quarterfinal, and they beat Cambridge Ringe and Latin 3-1 in the semifinals. We will have a cracker of a volleyball game for you tonight. We're very excited to hopefully see the Lancers be lifting some hardware at the end of this one. We are going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the start of this game.
We're talking about breakfast. It's the best meal of the day. The charge I get out of breakfast gets me going and keeps me on my way. Give me some cereal, add some milk in too. Grab some eggs, fruit, or bacon, please. Breakfast at school is...
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and welcome in to the Massachusetts Division I North Boys Volleyball Championship game between the Lawrence High Lancers and the Acton Boxborough Colonials. You can tell things are already getting loud here at Central Catholic High School. My name is Jay Oza, and thank you for joining us here this evening. The winner of tonight's matchup will be hoisting the trophy, the Division I North Championship Trophy. The winner of tonight's game will move on to the Division I State semifinals against either Newton South or Needham, and that game will be on Wednesday, June 4th. The Lancers in blue tonight, the Colonials in tan, light brown we'll call it. Lancers are on fire right now, having won 9 out of their last 10. They've got a 19-4 record. They are fresh off a win on Thursday night against formerly undefeated Chelmsford. The Chelmsford Lions were the number 1 seed in this tournament. The Lancers were able to take them down and set up a matchup between the number 4 seed and the number 2 seed. Lancers, the number 4 seed, and Acton Boxborough, or AB as their fans call them, are the number 2 seed. We're underway here from Central Catholic High School in the championship game of the Division I North tournament, and the first point of this ball game is gonna go to Lawrence. First set, 1-0 Lancers. The Lancers are serving as the guest. It's Julio Vicente, number 16, serving. Puts it high up in the air, a nice serve, and here comes the net play. Carmona sets it up. Enriquez, here comes the spike attempt. Acton Boxborough able to recover. Good showing here from both teams, a couple rallies to start this thing off. Enriquez sends it deep. Here comes AB, and that is inbounds. A point for number 9, Pratesh Mistry. He is the captain, one of 2 captains on the AB squad, and it's 1-1. A lot of energy early on here at Central Catholic. The game might be here in Lawrence, but the Lancers are serving as the away team. I'd say they have a slight crowd advantage. Vicente digs it. Enriquez sets it up. There's a block. Carmona. Vicente keeps it alive. Great save by Julio Vicente. Carmona saves it that time. Enriquez. Acton Boxborough able to recover here. Vicente in white. Fake setup. Rios. Point. Marquise Rios, number 3, the sophomore. 2-1, Lancers in the lead, first set. Crowd is reacting to every single play. That point by Marquise Rios was set up by a brilliant save by Julio Vicente. And here come the Colonials. Rios, nice block up front. Here's Rios. Enriquez with the left hand. Blocked in front. Vicente trying to set up Enriquez. Enriquez knocked over by Lawrence. Enriquez gets a hand on it. Vicente can't save that one. Assistant coach there, Marino Valdez, did what he could to keep it in bounds, but obviously that's not going to count. And it is 2-2 here in the early going. Pratesh Mistry serves it. Vicente digs it. Enriquez sets up his teammate, trying to set up Tavares there. Tavares to Enriquez, looking for Rios. Rios gets it over, saved by AB. Here come the Lancers and Rios. Back and forth they go here at Central Catholic. And that's a point for the Lancers. 3-2 in the early going. 5 points in the book, and the Lancers have 3. Marquise Rios, the sophomore, will serve. Nice block up front by Carmona. That's going to be a point for Acton Boxborough. It was set up by number 15, the senior Matthew Laughlin. Laughlin heads over to the bench. In for Laughlin is number 11, Patrick Chiatera. Served by AB. And here come the Lancers. Christian Tavares with the kill attempt. Saved by Tavares. This one goes up. Enriquez. Rios gets it over. Chiatera. Number 11, the senior Patrick Chiatera, gives Acton Boxborough their first lead of this first set. They are up 4-3. Eric Ma, the senior, serves. Vicente digs it. Enriquez sets up Carmona, and there is no stopping Joel Carmona, number 7 in blue, when he's on a roll. Joel Carmona, the talented junior, pulls Lawrence even here at 4-4 in the first set. Nice block there by Carmona. Lancers can't keep it alive, and that will fall. A point for AB, 5-4 in favor of the Colonials. Nine points in the book. 5-4, Acton Boxborough with the lead. That's Kyle Niggs to serve it, excuse me. What a spike by Carmona. He's fired up right now. Like I said earlier, there is no stopping Carmona when he gets a good look at the ball. He can spike it with the best of them. Here's Andy Enriquez serving with the left hand. And Acton Boxborough has no answer from Andy Enriquez's serve. And that fires up the Lawrence High crowd. They have traveled in great numbers across the city. Here's Enriquez. Carmona gets it over. And that spike is going to be out of bounds. Lancers now up 7-5 here in set number 1. Once again, we'd like to thank you for watching LPS Media and the Massachusetts Division I North Boys Volleyball Championship game. Out of bounds, no deflection by the Lancers, and they will go up 8-5. 3-point lead for Lawrence. Andy Enriquez, another left-handed serve. That setup is a good one, but it's way out of bounds. Victor Zhang, the junior number 1, pleading to the referee, asking for a tip or a deflection. There was no tip, no deflection. That was simply hit way out of bounds. Lancer fans chanting, "We can't hear you," to the Acton Boxborough fans. The chants go back and forth. My goodness, the emotion in the room is palpable. Lancers hanging on to a 4-point lead in set number 1. They are up 9-5 after Acton Boxborough called their first time out of this game. Crowd looks like it's going to be a significant factor in this game. Your commentator's estimation is that the Acton Boxborough fans are outnumbered, maybe a 70 to 30% ratio. What can you do though when Lawrence High is just down the street? Not quite a neutral venue, but it's a championship game and you have to play the hand that you're dealt. And so far, Acton Boxborough doesn't have quite a good hand. It's 10-5 Lancers in set number 1. Now beware, Lancer fans. In Thursday's semifinal matchup, the Lancers went up 2-0 against undefeated Chelmsford. Another point for the Lancers. It's 11-5. And in that semifinal matchup, Chelmsford came roaring back to tie at 2 sets apiece before Lawrence came away with the 5th and final set. Just goes to show you that these games are never over until they're over. And finally, Acton Boxborough is back on the board after quite a run from the Lancers. That makes it 11-6 in favor of Lawrence. And it's Victor Zhang, the junior, to serve. There's Carmona. Strong spike, but it's dug out by AB. Rios the dig. Enriquez gets it over. Carmona tips it. It's going to be a point for Acton Boxborough. Carmona simply tipped it out of bounds. 11-7 in favor of the Lancers, set number 1. Out of bounds. Not a good serve by Victor Zhang, and that's simply not going to fly in the Division I North Championship game. Lancers by 5, 12-7, set 1. Carmona serves it, and that's not going to fly either. He serves it right out of bounds. Through the back, 12-8. Lancers still up by 4. Number 10, Fitz-Anthony Forsyth, the junior, gets a running start. Serves it up. Here's Enriquez to Rios. And Marquise Rios. Number 3 in blue, getting the job done as a sophomore. That puts Lawrence up 5, 13-8 our score. And Julio Vicente, number 16 in white, gets ready to serve. Throws it high up in the air, out of bounds. Too much mustard on that one. And the Lancers have sent 2 consecutive serves out of bounds. inbounds. Number 12, Zachary Doyle, the senior, fired up to see his serve land inbounds. 13-10, Lancers up. Doyle to serve it again. Carmona, Enriquez, Tavares gets it over. Acton Boxborough on their way back. Lancers cannot block it up front, and that's Pratesh Mistry, the senior captain. Doyle serves it, Vicente the dig, Enriquez, spike by number 38, Kevin Vanderhorst, the sophomore. Vanderhorst puts Lawrence up 14-11. Lancers have a 3-point lead. Tyler Cerullo, the senior, number 8, will serve. Calm serve, and he gets it over. Lancers can't save that one. It was number 15, Matthew Laughlin, the tall senior, who will get credit for that one. It's 14-12 in a tight first set. There's Mistry to serve. Tavares gets it over. It's gonna be out of bounds though. 14-13 in a very tight first set. Mistry to serve it up again. Running start, right hand serve. And here come the Lancers. That one is blocked, nice net play by Lawrence. Carmona, Enriquez! Andy Enriquez made it look like he was gonna set up a teammate, but he just killed one over the net to give the Lancers a 15-13 lead. Rios will serve. And Acton Boxborough cannot control it. Marquise Rios, the sophomore. A nice serve, and he'll look to do it again with his Lawrence Lancers leading 16-13 in set number 1. Point for the Lancers. That's going to be a violation against Acton Boxborough. 17-13, and Rios will get a chance to set up and serve it once again. Nice running start and a right-hand serve. Acton Boxborough looks to respond, and it's blocked in front. Christian Tavares, number 13 in blue. He is the Lancers' only returning starter from last season. He is invaluable for the Lawrence Lancers. If you can even hear me right now, Tavares, number 13, got the loudest ovation from the crowd during the pregame warm-ups. The Lawrence crowd is fired up right now as their team has a 5-point lead in set number 1. It's 18-13, currently in a timeout. 1-minute timeouts here in boys high school volleyball. Once again, this is as good as it gets, folks. It is the championship game of the MIAA North Tournament. Once again, the winner of tonight's game will move on to the Division I state semifinals against either Newton, South, or Needham. Those two teams face off on Wednesday. But as far as the North bracket goes, one of these two teams will be lifting up a trophy tonight. And whoa, how about Matthew Laughlin, number 15 in brown. He gets the kill there. Might be the tallest Colonial. That brings AB within 4. Enriquez trying to sneak in a point there. Blocked by Tavares. Christian Tavares, number 13. When his net play is at its best, Lawrence looks unbeatable. He puts up the serve. Nice save there by Rios, but it goes for naught as number 11 in brown, Patrick Kiatera, gets the kill. Lancers still up 4. It's 19-15 in the first set. Acton Boxborough with the serve. Carmona, the spike. Let's see if Acton Boxborough can get it over. Violation by Acton Boxborough for a double hit. And it is Lawrence 20, Acton Boxborough 15. First team to 25 points will win the set. The first team to win 3 sets wins the game. Of course, the final set, if needed, will be only out of 15 points. Out of bounds, point for the Lancers. Great job by the Lawrence defense to see that that ball was going out of bounds. They let it go out the back and it'll be worth a point. 21-15, and just like that, Andy Enriquez sends it out of bounds. He'll be disappointed after that one. 21-16, Lancers lead set number 1. Number 8, Santosh Inyukoti, the senior, serves it with the right hand. Vicente digs it. Enriquez sets up Carmona! Carmona with a drive, but AB recovers. Some very exciting rallying going on here. Who will get the best of it? Enriquez, Carmona gets it over. No block there. It was number 4, Jancy Soto, the sophomore, trying to block that one. No dice though, and Acton Boxborough has 17 here in the first set. Lancers with 21. Carmona to Enriquez. That one's into the net. No good from Kevin Vanderhorst, number 38 in blue. 21-18, Lancers in the lead. Set number 1. Nope. Santosh Inyukoti sends it straight into the net. And the Lawrence and the Acton Boxborough fans are going back and forth here. You gotta love the atmosphere in these tournament games. Vicente keeps it alive, and here's Carmona, out of bounds. Kiotera, number 11 for Acton Boxborough, with a good spike attempt. Vicente was able to save it. Carmona, though, nailed it out of bounds, and it's 22-19 in favor of Lawrence. It'll be Fitzanthony Forsyth, the junior, number 10 in brown. Running start, Vicente. Nice job by Jancy Soto, number 4. Soto puts Lawrence up 23-19. Lancers are 2 points away from winning the first set. Julio Vicente looking relaxed. He gets it over. Vicente, nice save. Enriquez, Vicente. Out of bounds and a point for Lawrence. Took a second to get the call. 24-19 in favor of the Lancers, and it's set point. Lawrence trying to go up 1-0 in the Division I North Championship game, and oh boy, Julio Vicente smelled blood in the water, got a little bit excited, and he fired that one into the crowd. Zachary Doyle, number 12, puts it up. Vicente saves it. Enriquez, is that tipped up front? It's not. No tip, out of bounds. AB still alive in set number 1. 24-21, Doyle to serve it again. Carmona, Enriquez, Tavares, nope. Nope, not a good enough setup there for the Lancers. Acton, Boxborough trying to come roaring back here in set number 1, and that's gonna prompt a timeout from head coach Tony Hajar of the Lawrence High Lancers, a 1-minute timeout. That's the first timeout of the game called by the Lawrence bench. 24 for the Lancers, 22 for the Colonials. Once again, the Colonials, this is the farthest they have ever made it into the Division I North tournament. The Acton Boxborough volleyball program is only 5 years old. This is their best showing thus far. Lawrence is hoping that this will be as far as they get. And here we go, set point still for Lawrence. Zachary Doyle, number 12, the senior, to serve it up. Carmona, Enriquez, blocked by number 7, Kevin Wang. It was Marquise Rios, number 3 in blue, who had a nice setup for a spike, but Kevin Wang denied him. 24-23, same play for the Lancers. It falls to the ground, and the Lancers take set number 1. Final score of the first set, Lawrence 25, Acton Boxborough 23. We will take a short break.
Do you know what bullying is? An evoke of an emotion that hurts.
Offensive words that make me question myself.
Jokes that put me down all the time. Electronic expressions that get everybody involved. Facebook, MySpace, YouTube. If you do this, stop. Stop.
Stop.
Stop. If you see it, don't feed into it. If you are a victim, talk about it. Talk about it.
Stop. Speak up. Be the solution.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Welcome to the Massachusetts Division I North Boys Volleyball Championship game between Lawrence High and Acton Boxborough. We promised you a cracker of a volleyball matchup, and we've got it so far, at least. Lawrence won set number 1 by the final score of 25-23. Lawrence held on to a slim lead throughout that first set. Acton Boxborough made quite a run of it towards the end, but Lawrence prevailed, winning set number 1 by 2 points. First team to win 3 sets will be walking away with a trophy. They'll be walking away the Division I North champions, and they'll move on to the state semifinals. Set 2 underway from Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts, and the first point of set number 2 will go to Acton Boxborough in the light brown uniforms. Acton Boxborough serving as the home team here, even though we are technically playing in the city of Lawrence. Vicente digs it. Tavares trying for the kill. Acton Boxborough recovers. Blocked in front by Lawrence, but it gets through. It's number 9, Pratesh Mistry, the senior co-captain, getting the kill there. 2-0 in favor of Acton Boxborough in set number 2. There is Marquise Rios. Acton Boxborough recovers though. Here come the Colonials. Carmona the save, but no. Double hit called on Carmona. 3-0 lead. Not a great start here for the Lancers after they won the first set. Jose Jimenez, the junior, number 5, serves it up in light blue. Terrible start here for the Lancers. That one goes out of bounds. Lawrence down 4-0 in set number 2 after winning the first set by the slim margin of only 2 points. Jimenez gets it over. What a diving save by Carmona. Another save, great one by Vicente. Net play, not good enough though. Enriquez and Tavares, number 2 and number 13, having a little bit of trouble up front on their blocks and on their setups. A 5-0 start by the Acton Boxborough Colonials prompts a timeout called by the Lawrence bench. And in the blue hat and gray shirt, you will see assistant coach Marino Valdez trying to coach up his squad. The Lancers have won 9 out of their last 10. They've got a 19-4 record. They have beaten arguably the best team in the state, the Chelmsford Lions. That was on Thursday night. Lancers went up 2-0 in that game. Lions came roaring back to make it 2-2 before the Lancers eventually won a 5th and final set. Here, however, with the title on the line, Lancers are up 1-0, but down 5-0 in the second set. Here we go after the timeout. Colonials and Lancers going at it here at Central Catholic. Out of bounds. No tip. Marquise Rios, number 3, trying to find the corner. He couldn't find it. And just like that, it's 6-0 Acton Boxborough. Rios serves it again. Beg your pardon, he tries to kill it over the net again. Saved by Enriquez. Here's Carmona. Lancers get it over. Down 6-0. Smart play at the net by number 15. Matthew Laughlin, the senior, puts Acton Boxborough up 7-0. Lancers are scrambling, to say the least. Carmona, Enriquez, and Tavares spikes it. But the referee calls for a carry. That's a violation against Lawrence, and that's an 8-0 lead for Acton Boxborough. Rios, way too much mustard on that one. 9-0 in what is becoming a nightmarish second set for Lawrence High. Jimenez continues to serve for Acton Boxborough. Spike attempt from Kevin Vanderhorst goes straight into the Acton Boxborough defense, and it's 10-0 Acton Boxborough. Vanderhorst comes out of the game in favor of number 8, Tyler Cerullo, the senior. Vicente the save, Enriquez, Rios. Saved by Acton Boxborough. Lancers trying to respond. Tavares can't get it in bounds. 11-0. And it just seems like Lawrence can't do anything right now. 11-0 in the second set. Jimenez gets it up and over. Vicente. Rios has it blocked right in his face. Lawrence is getting a little predictable. Number 15 in brown, Matthew Laughlin for Acton Boxborough, telling his team to just settle down, not to get too excited, even though they have a 12-0 lead in the second set. Lawrence crowd trying to get involved here again. Rios re-aims his spike attempt. The defense saw it coming. Rios made the adjustment and he gets rewarded. 12-1. Acton Boxborough still leading, but Lawrence is finally on the board in set number 2. Cerullo serves it. Colonials up by 11, make it 12. (13-1). Colonials over the Lancers in set number 2. Lancers have a 1-0 lead in the match. Rios with a nice play. He took a little something off of that spike and he gets rewarded once again. Marquise Rios is responsible for both of Lawrence's points here in the second set. And he will be the one to serve. Blocked by Lawrence, good net play. Vicente saves it. Carmona gets it over. Here comes AB. Saved by the Lancers and Carmona! Joel Carmona, number 7, the junior, able to get it over and get a point for the Lancers. The Lancers coaching staff has to be happy. They've got one more year of Joel Carmona. And here he comes. Point for Joel Carmona. 13-4. The Lancers are down, but they're not out in the second set. Marquise Rios, number 3. Serves it out of bounds. That kills the momentum just a little bit for Lawrence. They're down 10 in the second set. Score is 14-4. Acton Boxborough in the lead. That's a carry. Christian Tavares, number 13, responsible for the violation, and it's 15-4. Here's Pratesh Mistry. Mistry gets it over. Carmona, nice little tip, and it's inbounds. Joel Carmona, known for winding up and smashing balls at the net. Just ever so slightly tapped it up and over and picked up the point. 15-5. Lancers down 10. Make it 9. It's number 4, Jancy Soto, the sophomore. That fires up the Lawrence crowd. Coach Valdez telling his boys to keep it chill. Carmona gets the point. Joel Carmona, number 7, the junior. And like I said earlier, this guy's going to be back for another year. So get ready for some more Joel Carmona next spring. Carmona saves it. We have a whistle. Point for the Lancers. Violation up front against AB. Lancers getting a little bit of momentum here. And once again, assistant coach Marino Valdez telling his boys to just keep it chill. Timeout called here at Central Catholic. Our score in set number 2, Acton Boxborough 15, Lawrence 8. Lawrence has a 1-0 lead. That's because the Lancers won set number 1 by the score of 25-23 here in the Division I North Championship game between Lawrence High and Acton Boxborough. AB comes in 17-2 after just beating Cambridge Ringe and Latin in the semis. As we discussed earlier, Lancers 19-4 after beating Chelmsford, the only undefeated team in this tournament. Here comes the action. We're back after the timeout. Nice volley here to start things off. Blocked by Lawrence up front. Tavares setting it up. Oh, what a spike by Jancy Soto. Number 4, Soto. He's only a sophomore. And he makes it 15-9. Acton Boxborough still in the lead. But the lead, which was once 10, has dwindled to 6. Blocked by Lawrence, nice net play. Acton Boxborough setting it up again. Oh, Andy Enriquez Number 2 in blue, a little bit too aggressive there. He tried to turn around and cream it with his left hand. He got nothing but net, and that's not a good thing in volleyball. Anthony Forsyth, number 10, serves. Carmona. Joel Carmona, number 7, in blue, the junior, putting the team on his back here in the second set of the North Championship game. Lancers down 6. Our score 16-10 in the second set. Majority of this crowd is standing, and so am I here at Central Catholic. Point there for the Colonials. Lawrence couldn't quite block it up front. Colonials up 17-10 in the second set. They're trying to pull even at 1 set apiece, but for the time being, Lawrence still has the 1 set lead. Soto would not be denied. Wow, what a spike by Jancy Soto. Number 11, Patrick Kiyotera, was right there to play defense, but he couldn't handle it. Great play by Soto. And just like that, Kiyotera responds with a spike of his own. 18-11, Acton Boxborough in the lead. Here come the Lancers. Wow, blocked, but out of bounds, and it's a point for the Lancers. Marquise Rios had his spike blocked. Block went straight out of bounds. Lancers within 6 yet again. Julio Vicente. And the Lancers get a point on Julio Vicente's serve. Acton Boxborough could not handle it. They're called for the carry, and Vicente will serve again. Carmona, Enriquez, Christian Taveras, nice save by Acton Boxborough. That one is not a good setup. Not a good setup at all by Acton Boxborough. Lancers are within 4. Julio Vicente, one of the team's better servicemen. Enriquez the save. Vicente setting it up. Enriquez gets it over. Acton Boxborough trying to respond. Tipped out of bounds. Acton Boxborough goes up 19-14 in the second set. Lancers down here by 5. In set number 2, though, they hold a 1-0 lead. We will have a timeout called by Acton Boxborough. 1-minute timeout. Lancers down 5 in the second set, but up 1-0. Again, we go back to the last game that the Lancers played against the previously undefeated Chelmsford Lions. Some big-time heroes in that game. Marquise Rios had 14 kills. Christian Taveras, 11 kills. As we mentioned earlier, he is the only returning starter from last year's team. Amazing. Joel Carmona had 9 kills. And get a load of this. Andy Enriquez, a modest 8 kills, but 40 assists. That's 4-0. Andy Enriquez had 40 assists against a previously undefeated team in the Chelmsford Lions in the Division I North the Division I North semifinal. Of course, we're in the final now, and each and every player will have to bring their best effort, especially now that the Lancers are down by 5. Not sure what just happened there, as it looked like the action was resuming. Just cancel out that last play you just saw. Wipe it from your memory because it didn't count. We'll get things squared away here between the coaches and the officials. And when we come back, Eric Ma will serve it. Here's Ma, gets it up. Out of bounds, point for AB. Kevin Vanderhorst was set up perfectly. Just put a little too much on that one. 20 for AB, 14 for Lawrence. Let's go Lancers is the chant from the crowd. Eric Ma, the senior. Couple bounces, running start, puts it up with the right hand. Rios setting up Enriquez, back to Rios, and he's blocked. Little bit of showmanship there from Zachary Doyle, number 12. Fired up after he blocks the kill attempt from Marquise Rios. 21-14, Colonials up by 7 in set number 2. Christian Tavares going for the kill, but has it blocked right in front. He thinks he had the point. The Lawrence bench thinks they had the point. The referee thinks Acton Boxborough had the point, and the referees will come together and converse. It appeared as though the referee called a point for Acton Boxborough. We'll see if they change the ruling. It looks like they will not change the ruling. 22-14, Acton Boxborough ahead. They're 3 points away, but Christian Tavares waves his finger saying, no, no, this thing ain't over yet. Lancers within 6. They are in striking distance. The scoreboard has changed. A point has been taken off the board for Acton Boxborough. It says 21-15. After just a moment, it was 22-14. We have confusion here on the scoreboard, and the referees are trying to get the score right. What is the score? The referees are asking the coaches asking the referees. Little bit of confusion here. And we are back to the action, 21-15, Lancers down 6, set number 2. Blocked in front by Lawrence. Another spike attempt, nope. Trick play, nice trick play by Acton Boxborough, and now it is 22-15. Zachary Doyle, number 12. Was getting ready to serve, but a timeout called here. 1 minute timeout called by the Lawrence bench. We are about 55 minutes deep into this game. Not quite at a conclusion to this second set, but Lawrence took the first set. It was a close one, 25-23. Final score of set number 1 with the Lancers taking it. And as you can hear, the Lancer crowd trying to will their team to victory here in the second set. It's going to take something special because the Lancers are 10 points away from claiming the second set, while Acton Boxborough are only 3 points away. Once again, it's Zachary Doyle, number 12, to serve. He gets it over, Carmona, Enriquez, Tavares. There you go, Christian Tavares gets the deflection, 22-16. And once again, Lancers down 6 in set number 2. Marquise Rios puts it up and over. That goes out of bounds, and another point for the Lancers. Matthew Laughlin, number 15, couldn't get that one to stay in bounds, and Rios to serve again. Laughlin gets the point there, wouldn't be denied. Carmona tried to save it, but he just sent it into the crowd. Acton Boxborough is 2 points away from evening up the final at a set apiece. And that one was sent over by Julio Vicente, and the Lancers get an unexpected point. 23-18. Christian Taveras will serve. Up and over. Point, Acton Boxborough, and it is set point. Acton Boxborough is 1 point away from evening up the final at 1 set apiece. The score is 24-18, and the Lancers will need quite a run to stay alive in set number 2. Number 10, Fitzanthony Forsyth will serve. Lancers just able to keep it alive. Carmona gets it over. Here comes Lawrence. Enriquez sends it over. Andy Enriquez, number 2 in blue. It's 24-19. Lawrence was down 10-0 earlier in this set. Can they make this miracle comeback? Andy Enriquez serves it over. Wow, wow, goodness. That ends set number 2. Patrick Kiyotera, number 11, spikes it, gets the point, and he's got a little dance to show for it. We are gonna take a short break. Set number 2 is in the books. Lawrence, 1 set. Acton Boxborough, 1 set. We'll be right back with set number 3. Welcome back, Lancer fans and all volleyball fans tuning in on television or on YouTube. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you for watching LPS Media, and we are here live at the MIAA Massachusetts Division I North Final, being played here at Central Catholic High School between the Lawrence High Lancers in blue and the Acton Boxborough Colonials in light brown. Lawrence High won the first set by a score of 25-23. Acton Boxborough went up 10-0 in the second set and went on to win it 25-19. That leaves us all square at 1 set apiece, and here's Julio Vicente to get us going in set number 3, and bang! Number 15, Matthew Laughlin in brown, gets Acton Boxborough started off exactly the way they were hoping to in this third set. It's 1-0 Colonials. 1-1 in sets, 1-0 in points. 2 hits from Andy Enriquez gives Acton Boxborough a 2-0 lead in set number 3. The Lancers do not want to get down again in this third set. They fought back well, but they started off the second set down 10-0. And there you have it. Marquise Rios, number 3, getting the Lancers on the board here in set number 3. Number 8, Tyler Cerullo, senior. He will serve it with his Lancers down 1-0. Beg your pardon, down 2-1. Enriquez setting up Christian Tavares. And my goodness, fireworks right there. Christian Tavares with the strong spike attempt, but Matthew Laughlin, number 15, denied him. 3-1, Colonials lead. One set apiece, and a slim 2-point lead for Acton Boxborough. And Pratesh Mistry, number 9, sends it directly into the net to give Lawrence a free point. 3-2, Colonials lead. Rios with the serve. Out of bounds, no, inbounds. Inbounds, Lawrence thinks otherwise. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and check the replay for yourself. But the referee said it was inbounds, and that's all that matters. 4-2, Colonials. Here in the early going of set number 3. Vicente the dig. Enriquez sets up Tavares, gets it over, but violation against Lawrence. 5-2. Acton Boxborough with the lead. Number 5, Eric Ma, serving for Acton Boxborough. Carmona the spike, and he sends it directly into the defense at the net for Acton Boxborough. It's 6-2. Eric Ma to serve again. Lancers need to string together a run here. Andy Enriquez with pure force, getting it through the defense. 6-3. Christian Tavares ready to serve. No stopping that. Kevin Wang, number 7, wanted that point, and he would not be denied. A great play by Wang, and he'll come out of the game. Acton Boxborough is starting to take control of this game. It's a 1-1 tie in terms of sets, but AB leads it 7-3 in set 3. Carmona. Acton Boxborough. Saved by Lawrence. AB with the setup. Vicente digs it. Carmona can't find the ground. Here come the Colonials. Inbounds! There's no stopping that. Lancers getting frustrated, but not getting down. 8-3 our score in set number 3. Lancers down 5. Out of bounds! And the Lancers pick up a point there. The referee almost didn't know how to call it. He says out of bounds, and that gives Lawrence a glimmer of hope here, trying to get back into it, down by 4. Kiatera screaming as he spiked that one, but it's a violation against AB and a point for the Lancers, who are down only 3. Enriquez the serve. Out, no, inbounds. I may not have the best seat in the house, but I called it out of bounds, and I was dead wrong. Referee called it in. Lancers down 2. Enriquez, another serve. Vicente the dig. Here's Carmona. And it's good! Carmona brings the Lancers within 1. 8-7. And Jancy Soto asking for his crowd to get fired up. They oblige. Kiatera, easy, too easy for Kiatera. Number 11, Patrick Kiatera, the senior, finds the soft spot in the defense, and it's 9-7. way out of bounds. That serve by Victor Zhang, far too strong. 9-8 now, still in favor of Acton Boxborough. But let's see what Joel Carmona does on this serve. He gets it over, AB digs it out. Kiatera gets denied! Patrick Kiatera will not be dancing after that spike attempt. He gets it right back in his face, and the Lancers tie it 9-9 in the third set. Tipped in front, Lancers get it back over. AB resets. Vicente the dig. Rios trying to finish it. And he can't, violation, touching the net. That play worked out perfectly for the Lancers. If not for that violation, and Acton Boxborough regains a 1-point lead. 10-9 in set number 3. Forsyth the serve. Vicente puts it up and over. Here comes Acton Boxborough. The spike is good by Matthew Laughlin. Laughlin, among his team's tallest players, his net front presence very important to this AB team. Forsyth serves it again. Vicente digs it. Enriquez setting up Marquise Rios. Enriquez, spike attempt is good! Number 38, Kevin Vanderhorst, the sophomore, getting the deflection he was looking for. Julio Vicente to serve for Lawrence, down by 1, puts up the serve. Acton Boxborough trying to find the soft spot in the defense. Carmona gets it over. What a save there by Lawrence. Carmona saves it again. Not enough. Couldn't get the help he needed. Showing some frustration there. Acton Boxborough is up 12-10 in the third set. One set apiece for these two teams. Vicente, Enriquez, and Christian Tavares, a nice kill attempt. An even better one, though, from number 9, Pritesh Mistry, the senior co-captain. (13-10), Lancers down 3. Wow, what a save there by Acton Boxborough. Christian Tavares can't finish it, and Acton Boxborough gets it through the Lawrence defense. 14-12. I'm sorry, it's 14-10. Lancers are down by 4, and we will have a timeout. 1 minute timeout here in set number 3. Lancers calling their first timeout of the third set. Once again, down by 4. Lancers won set number 1 by the narrow margin of 2 points. Final score of set 1, 25-23, Lancers took it. Then Acton Boxborough responded by scoring the first 10 points of the second set. They went on to win that second set 25-19. And now the Lancers find themselves down once again in set number 3. They're down only 4 though. Still within striking distance. 14-10 is our score. 1 set apiece for these two teams in the Division I North Final. Marquise Rios has it blocked. Enriquez, and there's a spike and a kill for Kevin Vanderhorst, number 38. 14-11. Lancers down 3. Tyler Cerullo, the senior number 8, serves it up. Here come the Colonials. No way. Number 7, Kevin Wang, spiked it directly into the net. And that makes it 14-12. Cerullo serves again, too far. Sends it out of bounds, 15-12. Acton Boxborough leading by 3. Pritesh Mistry gets it over. Rios, the spike. Point for the Lancers. It was a violation by number 7, Kevin Wang. His coach, Mark Starr, saying, don't worry about it, Kevin. Don't worry about it. You'll get him next time. 15-13. Lancers save it. Enriquez to Carmona. Here come the Colonials, saved by Lawrence. Carmona gets it over. That's in. That's in. Lancers thought it was out. Lancer fans thought it was out, but that's no matter. That one's in, and it's a 16-13 lead for Acton Boxborough in set number 3. They have a 3-point lead. Lancers trying to get some offense going, and Joel Carmona mistimed it. Gets a high five from his teammate Vicente, saying, get him next time, buddy, we need you. Tavares, good defense there by Acton Boxborough. And wow, my goodness, Andy Enriquez, number 2, said nobody is stopping this thing. He gets the point, and it's 17-14. Lancers down 3. And there is a point for number 11, Patrick Chiatera. 18-14, Lancers down 4. The pace of this third set going much faster than the second set, which was filled with timeouts and controversy. Fast-paced third set and bad timing there. Cerullo was trying to set up his teammate number 4, Jancy Soto, but the timing was all off, and it is 19-14 here in the third set. Here's Carmona, blocked. Nice block there by Soto. Lancers trying to set it up. Soto! Number 4, Yancy Soto. Almost digging a hole with that spike. Might have left a mark on the Central Catholic gym floor. It brings Lawrence within 4, 19-15. Lancers keep it alive. Oh man, everyone in the gym thought that point was over. Lancers keeping it alive. Here's Carmona, and it's tipped, and that's a point for Lawrence. No! Oh my goodness, no! They say that it was not tipped by Acton Boxborough, but that thing went flying. It appeared as though it was tipped. It was not. The referee's call is the only one that matters, although all of the Lawrence Lancers fans think that one was tipped. Lancers, Carmona coming back. No denying that one. That was obviously a tip. Lancers down 4, 20-16 is the score. Carmona to serve. Acton Boxborough up by 4. Rios gets it over. Set up here for Acton Boxborough. It is out of bounds. Lancers down by 3, 20-17. Joel Carmona, number 7 in blue, puts up the serve. And there's some great net play by number 3, Marquise Rios. Great defense at the net by Lawrence, and they're down by 2. Acton Boxborough has been up for the vast majority of this third set. Can the Lancers steal it? Out of bounds! Out of bounds, no tip. Number 12 of Acton Boxborough, Zachary Doyle, spiked it hard. He looks at the referee and says, yo, did we get a tip? Referee shook his head saying, nah, bro, no tip. And that prompts a timeout by the Acton Boxborough bench. The Lancers have fought back. They are down by 1. 20 points for AB, 19 for Lawrence. Not sure what the fans here are trying to say. I've got headphones on. But the vibe in this room is incredible. This is the loudest volleyball game I think I have ever attended in my broadcast career. And that makes sense because it's the Division I North Final. And it's a tight game. Carmona got it in there. Yes, he did. Acton Boxborough left it alone, thinking it was going out of bounds. Carmona snuck it in there, and it's 20-20. Let's see where the momentum goes from here. And it's a whoa, whoa, whoa. These referees are a little bit indecisive. The hand went up, favoring a point for Lawrence. The hand went up until the referee changed his mind, and he puts up his right hand to signal an Acton Boxborough point. That makes it 21-20. Forsyth the serve. Lancers down 1. Vicente, a lazy play. Just trying to get it over with the right hand. He got nothing but net. Acton Boxborough up by 2, 22-20. Forsyth will serve it. He sends it over. Vicente Enriquez Rios. Nice defense by Lawrence at the net, but Acton Boxborough recovers. Here's Vicente Enriquez and Jancy Soto. He gets the point and he screams. Yancy Soto and the Lancers fired up after that one. 22-21. The third set hanging in the balance. Enriquez, Vicente, Rios. Blocked! Blocked! Oh, Kevin Vanderhorst with some amazing defense. Vanderhorst ties this thing up. The crowd is going nuts, and Kevin Vanderhorst is the calmest guy in here. Tied up, 22 each. And the Lancers get the point. Lancers are up by 1. Lawrence is up by 1, 23-22. Oh, baby. Oh, boy, it does not get any better than this, folks. It simply doesn't. Tied up, 1 set each. And the Lancers are up 23-22 after trailing throughout this third set. Timeout called by Acton Boxborough. And what is there to say? We have the 2 best teams in the tournament facing off here in the final. And this matchup is living up to the hype. couldn't be any closer. One set each. Lawrence up in the third set, 23-22. What a third set this has been. And I'm gonna need to save my voice just in case we go into a fifth set here. Lawrence, however, is hoping to end it a little earlier than that. Here's Julio Vicente. Acton Boxborough on the charge, and it's inbounds. 23 each. Lancers could not quite defend that one. And here we go. Zachary Doyle puts it up. Vicente, Enriquez, and Rios. It's been the combination for Lawrence. This one gets over. And that's a point for the Lancers. Number 7, Kevin Wang, tried to go onto the other side of the net to save it, but no dice. And just like that, folks, set point for the Lancers. Tied up, 1 set each. The Lancers are a point away from going up 2-1. It's in the air. And, oh, it's over. The third set has come to an end on an unforced error by Acton Boxborough. Lawrence takes a 2-1 lead. The Lancers are 1 set away from becoming Division I North champions. Wow. We will take a short break, but do not go anywhere because the 4th set is coming up next.
When you skip breakfast at school, you have no energy. When you have no energy, you fall asleep in class. When you fall asleep in class, you have nightmares of wild animals dancing on your head. Don't have nightmares of wild animals dancing on your head.
Kids who eat breakfast perform better in class, behave better, have better attendance.
Eat a healthy breakfast at school every day.
Welcome back, Lancer fans and all volleyball fans, to Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We are here live from Central Catholic for the Massachusetts Division I North Championship game. My name is Jay Oza, and it is my privilege to bring to you the championship game between Lawrence High in blue and Acton Boxborough in brown. Lawrence High is up 2-1, and they can win the title with a victory in set number 4. We are underway. The Lancers playing with a ton of energy. Nice save there by Vicente. Rios gets it over. Acton Boxborough recovers. They get a nice spike, and Rios is not able to save it. Acton Boxborough gets on the board first here in set number 4. Lancers took the first and third sets, both by the score of 25-23. Meanwhile, Acton Boxborough won the second set 25-19. And that's where we stand, 2-1 Lawrence, with the North title on the line. And Andy Enriquez, number 2, finds the soft spot in the defense, sneaks it over, and it's 1-1. The countdown is on for Lawrence. The fans are going insane already. 24 points away from winning the North title. Long way, though, before the end of this one. Especially if number 15, Matthew Laughlin, has anything to say about it. Laughlin spikes that one over, making it 2-1. Acton Boxborough here in set number 4. Once again, Lancers leading 2-1. Acton Boxborough is trying to force a fifth set. Sneaky play by Enriquez. And an even better play by number 9, Pratesh Mistry. Mistry, the co-captain, number 9, puts AB up 3-1. Carmona, Enriquez, and Rios. Here come the Colonials. Tavares sets up Enriquez to Rios. There you have it, folks. Marquise Rios. Is he one of the best sophomores in the state? I think so. He will serve it up. Nice spike there by Matthew Laughlin, and just as I said, Laughlin is making his presence felt here. He and the Colonials are up 4-2 in the fourth set. Lancers, though, up 2-1 in sets. Carmona. Nice recovery by Acton Boxborough. Out of bounds. And once again, that's going to be a point for who? Lancers get the point. Acton Boxborough wanted a tip. And just like that, Christian Tavares catches Acton Boxborough napping for a quick point to tie it up. But about the previous point, the referee had his hand up to signal an AB point, switches it over to Lawrence. That's not the first time he's done that tonight. Another point for Lawrence as Acton Boxborough kills it straight into the net. 5-4, countdown is on. Lawrence 20 points away from the championship. $19 points away. Lancers gaining confidence here. Acton Boxborough a little bit sloppy here at the end of the third set and beginning of the fourth. But once again, it's number 15, Matthew Laughlin. He's gonna come out of the game, and I'm no coach, but I wonder why. Matthew Laughlin takes a seat on the bench. He's keeping his team afloat here. Acton Boxborough down only one. Forsyth the serve. Carmona, Enriquez, Carmona! Joel Carmona, the junior. He's fired up. He's got the fans fired up. 7-5 is our score in set number 4. Andy Enriquez, left-handed specialist. Saved by Enriquez, but we have a whistle and a violation against Lawrence. AB keeping it close. 7-6 is the score. The Lancer fans have migrated to stand directly behind their team bench. Oh, and Jancy Soto, frustrated with himself. Number 4 in blue had a perfect setup. The timing was off. Soto knows he missed an opportunity, and Acton Boxborough ties it at 7 apiece. Out of bounds, Julio Vicente, number 16 in white. Very intelligent player. Saw that it was going over his head and did not bother to mess with it. Here's Carmona. He serves. Chiatera gets it over. What a save! Oh, goodness. Julio Vicente, the diving save. But it goes out of bounds on the near side. 8-8. Set 4. Lawrence up 2-1. Here's Enriquez off the pole. And that's going to be a point for AB. They take the lead 9-8. Saved by Carmona. Here's Rios. Oh, and he can't get the roll. The ball was rolling across the top of the net. Lancers can't get the roll. It's 10-8. AB up. And that one's out of bounds. Oh, Victor Zhang, what have you done? Giving Lawrence a new life. Victor Zhang put too much mustard on that hot dog. Sends it out of bounds, and Julio Vicente sends it over for Lawrence. Blocked. Great D by Lawrence at the net. Colonials get it over. Carmona, Enriquez, Rios out of bounds, and Lawrence gets the point and ties it 10-10. Julio Vicente, another serve. It's a good serve. And he saves it. We have a violation against the Lancers. And that gives Acton Boxborough a 1-point lead. And here's the libero, number 5, Eric Ma. Carmona digs it. Rios, saved by AB. Not a great setup. Lawrence recovers it. Here's Rios again. And it's tipped! And, oh boy. I don't know, man. This referee gives Acton Boxborough a point. I'm no referee, but I saw a tip on that play. No matter, 12-10 in favor of the Colonials. Rios for Enriquez, he gets it over. Sneaky play by Enriquez, doesn't pay off. Vicente, nice save. Enriquez setting it up. Violation for cupping the ball. 13-10 in favor of Acton Boxborough. Here's Ma. Eric Ma, the serve. Enriquez, Christian Tavares, out of bounds. Christian Tavares got all the power behind it, but no accuracy. Lancers down 4. Acton Boxborough, nice setup. Carmona the save. And there's the finish by number 15, Matthew Laughlin. Could it be a timeout? It will, in fact, be a timeout for Lawrence. Acton Boxborough keeping their championship hopes alive. The Lancers can win it if they can somehow muster up 15 points in this set. They have a 2-1 sets lead. Acton Boxborough is trying desperately to force a 5th set. Folks, it doesn't get much better than this. It's a close matchup. It's the North Finals. It's Division I. And you have some of the most talented volleyball players in the state who are leaving it all out on the court. We're about an hour and 40 minutes deep into this matchup between the two best teams in the North region, Acton Boxborough and Lawrence. Acton Boxborough up 5 in set 4, but they're down 2-1. Will Lawrence clinch the title in this set, or will it go to a 5th and final set? Way out of bounds. Number 8, Santosh Inyukoti, the senior. Too much pepper, too much mustard. He put all the condiments on that one, and it goes way out of bounds. Tyler Cerullo, number 8, The senior for Lawrence serves. Blocked at the net, but it goes out of bounds, and another point for Acton Boxborough. They regain a 5-point lead. It is 16 for Acton Boxborough, 11 for Lawrence. Serving is number 12, Zachary Doyle, the senior. Carmona, Enriquez, and Tavares. Acton Boxborough recovers. Enriquez puts it over. What a save. Lawrence gets the point. Marquise Rios finishing the job. It is 16-12. Lancers down 4, leading 2-1. Rios will serve. Gets it over. Acton Boxborough setting up the spike attempt. Vicente, Enriquez, Carmona. Acton Boxborough. And it's blocked in front by Lawrence. Christian Tavares, number 13, the team's only returning starter from last year, with the L defense at the net. 3-point lead for Acton Boxborough. And that's gonna be out of bounds. I don't know about that. The call's not going Lawrence's way. Here in this set, the close calls are going to Acton Boxborough. Lancers thought they had that one on the far end. That one out of bounds. Lancers get the call. Just out of bounds on the near side. 17-14 as we get deeper into this fourth set. Not a good play. Carmona with what seemed to be an incidental strike sends it backwards, and the Lancers are down by 4 in set number 4. 18-14 is our score. Fitzanthony Forsyth, the junior number 10, with his patented run-up, sends it over with the right hand. Carmona gets the spike in. Joel Carmona gives Lawrence a point there. It's 18-15. Lancers are down by 3, but they are 10 points away from winning the title. Carmona saves it. Vicente gets it over. Lawrence able to regroup. So are the Colonials. Nice save, but it goes out of bounds. 19-15. Marquise Rios could not quite get a handle on that one. Sends it out of bounds, and it's a 4-point lead for Acton Boxborough. Lancers. Oh no. Not at this stage. Not at this stage. You don't want to see that happen. Lancers get a freebie. They're down 3, 9 points away from the title. No, what a diving save by Vicente. Enriquez gets it over. And that's into the net. Oh boy, Zachary Doyle had it lined up. He had the timing. He sent it into the net though. Acton Boxborough 6 points away from forcing a 5th set. The Lancers 8 points away from winning the title. Lancers can't save that one. $20 on the board. 5 points away are the Colonials from forcing a 5th set. Whoa boy, what a spike there by Soto, but good defense. Carmona, Enriquez, Rios, and it's a point for Marquise Rios. Scoreboard operator made a mistake, giving the point to Acton Boxborough, but the correction has been made. The score 20-18. Lancers still down 2, but they are inching their way back into the fourth set, and that's gonna help. That's gonna help a lot. Pratesh Mistry, the captain, sends that one directly into the net. Lancers down 1, 6 points away from the title. Inbounds. That point is good for Acton Boxborough. Our scoreboard operator is having a little bit of trouble. We've got the correct score now. It's 21-19 in favor of Acton Boxborough. Here come the Lancers. Rios gets it over. Colonial's able to set up. Spike attempt is good. Matthew Laughlin sends it over, gets the deflection. It's 22-19. And so here we are in the fourth set, coming down the home stretch here at Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Mass. The Lancers are down by 3, but should they win this set, it'll take 6 points and it'll give them the title, the Division I North title. However, if Acton Boxborough can hold their nerve and score 3, they will force a 5th set. And should that 5th set happen, it'll be a 15-point set, not 25 like the first 4 sets. It's gonna be number 5, Eric Ma, the libero in blue, number 5 for the Colonials. Serve is good. Here's Enriquez. Lancers get it over. Tense moments on every serve. Vicente, he has been diving all over the place. Got a hand on it, but couldn't keep it in bounds. Colonials 2 points away from forcing a 5th set. Christian Tavares wants to end it now. Christian Tavares, number 13 in blue, trying to put a hole in the floor here at Central Catholic. It is 23-20. Lancers down 3, 5 points away from the title. Cerullo serves. Good defense at the net, but not good enough. Matthew Laughlin gets the kill. 24-20, set point for Acton Boxborough. The Lancers need to rattle off a few points here to keep this from going any farther. Lancers get it over. Acton Boxborough, can they finish it here? Yes, it's over. 25-20 is the final score of set number 4. We are gonna take a short break, and folks, you will not wanna miss this. We will have a 5th and final set coming right up after this short break. And welcome back, Lancer fans, volleyball fans. Welcome to Central Catholic High School in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Are you ready? Because you better be. One set to decide the champion of the Division I North tournament. 15 points, that's all you get. First team to 15 by a difference of 2 will be lifting the trophy. Here at Central Catholic, we have the Lancers in blue, the Colonials of Acton Boxborough in the light brown. It's been a back and forth contest, to say the least. The Lancers took the first set, 25-23. In set number 2, Acton Boxborough won, 25-19. In set number 3, Lawrence came from behind to win 25-23. And in the fourth set, Acton Boxborough was able to win 25-20 and force a fifth and final deciding set. And that's where we stand, folks. It's been a grueling tournament here. Absolutely grueling. Underway. Stay tuned. The trophy will be presented momentarily. A good start for the Lancers as Acton Boxborough sends it out of bounds. Julio Vicente serves it again. Lancers ready. That's tipped. Nope, it's not. Is it? Referee cannot seem to make up his mind. He points to the Acton Boxborough side and then says, my bad. It's a point for the Lancers. At least he said his bad. 2-0. Lancers up. Vicente the save. Rios can't get it over. And Acton Boxborough is on the board in the fifth and final set. It's 2-1 Lancers. Both of these teams are so close to the championship, they can sense it, they can feel it, the fans are into it, and trust me, so is the announcer. Nice dig there by Vicente. Here comes Rios. Any tip, any tip, any tip? Nope, no tip. Point goes to AB. Too strong by Rios. The Lancers win the first 2 points and drop the next 2, making it 2-2, and oh boy, Zachary Doyle straight into the net, makes it 3-2, and every single little mistake will be magnified now. Nothing comes after this. This is the final set. Nice play by Acton Boxborough's Matthew Laughlin, number 15. He gets the tip, ties things up at 3. Captain Pratesh Mistry puts it up. Lancers setting things up here. And there is a spike. It is good for Andy Enriquez, number 2. Four to 3 is our score. Fifth and final set. First to 15 wins the title. Lancers can't get organized right there. Tied up now, 4-4. And here we go. Eric Ma in a tie game. Couldn't be more tied. Carmona! What a spike by Carmona! Oh boy, he can sense it. The crowd can sense it. Every point brings one of these teams closer to a championship. Timeout here. Use them if you got them, because this thing will be over by the time a team reaches 15 points. Got to win by 2. Quick 1-minute timeout. The Lancers came into this tournament as the number 4 seed. The Colonials came in as the number 2 seed. Mad props to the Acton Boxborough Colonials. This program has been in existence only 5 years. This is the farthest they've come in the Division I North tournament. As we said earlier, the Lancers will hope this is as far as they get. And here we go, back to the action. 5th and final set, title on the line. Christian Tavares the serve. And Acton Boxborough ties it up 5-5. Colonials turning defense into offense right there. Wow, Andy Enriquez wanted to get that one badly. Acton Boxborough recovers. What a save by Vicente. Kept alive. Vicente gets it over. Lawrence needs to recover, even though that was amazing. Here come the Colonials. Set up. Enriquez puts it over. Acton Boxborough, who will keep their nerve. Lancers do not get the point there. The Lancers bench crying for a carrying violation. They don't get it. Acton Boxborough leading 6-5. Acton Boxborough 9 points away from victory and the trophy. Lawrence 10 points away. 6-5, 5th and final set. Andy Enriquez, Julio Vicente, and Marquis Rios go over to talk to their coach. They get a word of advice. 11 points done here in the 5th and final set. It's been even, 6-5 AB. Here come the Lancers. Carmona, too strong. Way too strong by Carmona. Overexcited perhaps. 7-5, Acton Boxborough closing in on a title. Lancers down by 2. Wow, that's in. That's in. It looked like the Lancers were setting up the exact same play, but they switched things up, and Cerullo had a perfect setup for Jancy Soto, the sophomore, who crushed it. Here's Enriquez. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy, nothing to say about that. 8-6. Lancers down by 2 still. The teams will switch sides. Acton Boxborough 7 points away. Meanwhile, the Lancers still within striking distance, down by 2. Every single point here absolutely critical. The Lancers can't let this one get too far out of their reach. They're already down 2. The fans have gathered behind their home team here in the city of Lawrence. It's not their home court, but it's close enough here at Central Catholic. 8-6, Acton Boxborough closing in on their first ever Division I North title, but oh my, Jancy Soto getting the job done. 8-7, head coach Tony Hajar and assistant coach Marino Valdez telling his guys to keep relaxed. Lancers down 1. Nice save by Carmona. Saved again. Point for Acton Boxborough. It was Patrick Chiatera, number 11, the senior. He doesn't want this to be his last volleyball game of his high school career. Acton Boxborough 6 points away from the title. Lancers 8 points away. Vicente Enriquez Rios sends it over. Here come the Lancers once again. Carmona, Enriquez, Soto! Jancy Soto. I wonder if his back is tired because he is carrying the Lancers in this 5th and final set. Julio Vicente will serve it up. It's a good serve by Vicente. Vicente saves it. Enriquez Rios. Acton Boxborough keeps it alive. Andy Enriquez, Christian Taveras! Oh, baby! Number 13 in blue, Christian Taveras nods his head as if to say, yeah, that's what I do, man. Vicente sends it over, and we have a misplay by Acton Boxborough, and the Lancers get the point. 5 more. Lancers take the lead in the 5th and final set. Julio Vicente is ready. Gets the serve up, it's a good one. Here come the Colonials. Vicente puts it over, a strange shot, and it goes back, and it's gonna be a violation against the Lancers. Crowd is stunned. The announcer is stunned, the players are stunned. Violation called. Andy Enriquez asking for clarification. Referee happy to give him an explanation. Don't think it's gonna do much though. The score in the final set, 10-10. Both of these teams 5 points away. Here come the Colonials. Carmona, Enriquez, Rios gets it over. Acton Boxborough gets it over. Here's Enriquez, setting up Taveras. Can Acton Boxborough recover? Yes, they can. Here's Vicente, Enriquez, Rios. What's the call? It's a point. It's a tip for the Lancers. Lancers get the point. 11-10. 4 more points, and Lawrence will hold the trophy. Acton Boxborough was right there, though. Down only 1. Anyone's game. Anyone's game. Tyler Cerullo with a good serve. And Tyler Cerullo can't save that one. It seems like every time Matthew Laughlin, number 15, touches the ball, good things happen for Acton Boxborough. It's tied 11-11. Enriquez gets it over. Acton Boxborough, a misplay! A misplay! Oh no! Oh no! Kevin Wang, number 7 in brown, Kevin Wang. That is not what he wanted to do. Certainly not. Here comes Lawrence, 3 points away. That serve was by Rios. Vicente. Enriquez, no! Enriquez going for the home run. Got a little too excited. Nailed it straight into the net. And it's 12-12. 2 sets each, 5th and final set, tie score. I mean, what more do you want? This is insanity here at Central Catholic. Half of this gym will go home severely unhappy while the others will be elated. (12-12). Both of these teams are 3 points away from hoisting the Division I North trophy. Here's Carmona. Oh! Joel it done. I have nothing to say besides Joel Carmona. Goodness. And just like that, tied up. Just like that, Acton Boxborough regains the momentum. 13-13, and whoever wins this point will have the opportunity to win the title on the next point. It's up in the air. We're gonna have a call, and we're gonna have a violation against the Lancers. And championship point for Acton Boxborough. Can they get the job done, or will Lawrence tie it up? Lancers down 14-13. They need a point right now, or else the Acton Boxborough Colonials will lift the trophy. 40 seconds remaining in this timeout called by Lawrence. The score is 14-13. Lancers can force a deuce if they are able to win this point. And here we go. The teams break their huddles. The whole season comes down to this. Lancers need a point or it's all over. Acton Boxborough has won the Massachusetts Division I North Championship game. Acton Boxborough's volleyball program has been in existence only 5 years. And in the 5th year, as the number 2 seed, they have won the Massachusetts Division I North Championship. And heartbreak for the Lawrence High School Lancers, who came oh so close to winning this thing. The Lancers fall short. The final score of set number 5, 15 for Acton Boxborough and 13 for the Lancers. Here's how it went down, folks. Lawrence won the first set 25-23. Acton Boxborough came back and won the second set 25-19. The Lancers won the third set 25-23. The fourth set, Acton Boxborough came back and won it 25-20. And in the fifth and final deciding set, it came down to the wire. But the Lancers just ran out of gas and they lost 15-13 in that fifth and final set. Allow me to be the first to congratulate the runners-up of this tournament, the Lawrence High School Lancers. Nobody expected them to make it this far. Nobody. They had one returning starter, and it's that man right there, number 13, Christian Tavares. He was the only one who started for last year's team. He's the team leader. You can go back to a previous LPS media presentation to see an interview we did with Christian Tavares. His career, however, is done. And at center court, head coach Mark Starr of the Acton Boxborough Colonials will collect the trophy. Once again, let me be the first to congratulate the Lawrence High Lancers in this wonderful effort and gift of a season. Number 1, junior Lizandy Martinez. Number 2, junior Andy Enriquez. Number 3, sophomore Marquise Rios. Number 4, sophomore Yancy Soto. Number 5, junior Jose Jimenez. Number 7, junior Joel Carmona. Number 8, senior Tyler Cerullo. Number 12, sophomore Michael Jackson. Number 13, senior Christian Taveras. Number 16, junior Julio Vicente. Number 21, sophomore Eddie Cabrera. And finally, number 38, sophomore Kevin Vanderhorst. Once again, the final score for the final time, the Lancers lose this one 3-2 in the Massachusetts Division I North Championship game. I'd like to thank you for watching LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.